Welcome to the stream today, or the video, I guess, if you're on YouTube. We're watching some stuff today, some true crime. If you don't know already, we watched this together on stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, you missed the stream, but that is okay.
Obligatory intro interruption.
Okay. But if you are watching on YouTube, I encourage you to come by stream if you have some time. We stream basically every day except Sunday, besides today, which is Sunday. Holy crap, what a twist. And if you don't know already, I have a Discord where you can suggest reaction videos to watch. So you might see one that you posted on your feed someday. So that's cool. So join the Discord and sub to the YouTube channel so you can, see them all. Intro. Oh! Okay. Let's watch a video from Body Cam Bust called "He Survived 16 Years in Prison, but Not This Traffic Stop." Interesting one. What the hell? Sorry?
Get out! Put your hands back here. In the name of the law of the state of Georgia, put your hands behind your back. Yep.
This case drew nationwide attention. On October 16th, 2023, Deputy Buck Aldridge stopped a driver on Interstate 95 in Georgia after allegedly going over 100 miles per hour. For the officer and Leonard, who had been exonerated and released from prison after 16 years, what followed intensified into the totally unexpected.
Step out! Get out! Get out! Put your hands back here. I ain't doing it. Put your damn hands back here. Who are you? Staff Sergeant Aldridge, Sheriff's Office. My name is Yahweh. I don't care. Step to the rear of this vehicle. In the name of who? In the name of the law of the state of Georgia. Step back here now or you're getting tased. I'm going. Watch me now. Put your hands on the back of that truck. Do you see that? Put your hands on the back of that truck. The back of the truck. Both hands. Turn around. 34, Camden, send me another unit. One non-compliant. Staff Sergeant Aldridge with the Camden County Sheriff's Office.
Who county?
Camden County. Put your hand behind your back.
Do I have a warrant? Wait.
Seems awfully stupid to claim to have a non-compliant and then ask for backup and then just be literally next to him.
No. Excuse me.
Long before this traffic stop, Leonard had been convicted in a 2003 Florida armed robbery case. Years later, that conviction would be challenged. As prosecutors reopened Leonard's case, overlooked alibi evidence raised serious concerns about his conviction. Leonard was exonerated in 2020 and began rebuilding his life.
Excuse me. Either put your hands behind your back or you're getting tased. I'm telling you that right now.
Why am I getting tased?
Because you are under arrest for speeding and reckless driving.
I'm not driving. Nobody was hurt. How was I speeding?
You passed me doing 100 miles an hour.
Okay, so that's a speeding ticket, right?
Sir, tickets in the state of Georgia are criminal offenses.
I don't have a ticket in Georgia.
You do now?
Why?
You passed me doing 100 miles an hour.
Offense, and what? Am I going
Hands behind your back. Yes, you are going to jail. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What the hell is happening? Are you wrong for thinking the cop is overreacting? No.
Yep. Stay down. Camden, shots fired. Shots fired, Camden. Stay down. Do not get up. Stay down. Stay down.
Where did he shoot?
Within
Did they mute the gunshot?
seconds, the focus shifted from the confrontation to saving Leonard's life. As additional deputies arrived, every effort turned toward emergency
I
medical
guess
care.
so, yeah.
That's good.
They must have muted the gunshot.
Keep going.
That's the AED magic right there. You hear that thing giving the beat and everything?
Hang on a second.
Telling them exactly how to do it and when to do it. Magical devices.
As paramedics treated Leonard, deputies shifted to preserving the scene and documenting the encounter. The investigation was already taking shape.
Nah.
Dude, he was kicking his.
Who or what?
He was punching the out of him. And I just happened to be driving by and I was scared for him, dude. He was punching the out of him. Oh my god.
If you would, you have seat in truck?
Huh?
Have a seat in truck?
I mean, I can't say at that point discharging his weapon seems wrong. I just think like that seems like the correct level of response for an officer in that situation. But I think like even escalating it into that situation that quickly seemed insane. Like, I don't even feel like it should have gotten here. Exactly. Like, I don't even know if it should have even. Why did the cop immediately say get out of the car? Exactly. To a guy who's like totally paused. Yeah, also, I can't even. Yeah, like you bring up a great point. Like, I feel like most officers would have absolutely magazine dumped him. It seems like he shot once. So many cops would have literally emptied the magazine. I agree.
Okay.
Just talk now for your basic information. And
I just feel like the positioning of himself that whole time and everything, and then like not waiting for backup and everything was pretty. I mean, not obviously not asking for it, but like kind of not keeping themselves safe. Which could also be a level of intentional because they are wanting to do something like this. I'm not saying this guy did that, but it isn't unheard of a cop to continuously act reckless in order to justify usage of their gun.
Oh, what all you seen? What happened?
Okay.
Like a hero complex, the exact thing.
Fighting me. I can't find my glasses. Where were you at? We're back here somewhere.
And just as soon as we get down here, get to the office, everything changed, everything's fine right now. And we'll go from there, okay? Stay right here, just relax. Don't need to say nothing.
I don't know what the f. He jumped out to help me.
Shot. Just relax, man.
God damn, my face hurts. Good?
I mean, I'd be pretty shook up if I was this guy. Like, I will be very honest with you.
I'd rather be you sitting here. You're good. Head up.
Relax, Buck.
Head up. Come on. Head up, son. Hey. I'd rather be you sitting here. You're good.
With the scene secured, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation assumed responsibility for the incident. The focus had shifted from emergency response to an independent investigation.
That's good.
You're good.
Checked out. We're getting him out of here to the car and stuff.
Yep.
What's your name?
Get him,
He's short. He's sitting down, guys.
We'll get him out of here. We'll leave the car here.
How many squad people we got up there? We can go ahead and check him out.
They just got here.
Okay.
These two ran up.
Yep.
He just got attacked and thought he was gonna die. I wouldn't want to stand up right now either.
Car up the Woodbine.
Yep. I get him up.
Get all this stuff switched out.
Yep.
We'll be here.
You're good,
Fine.
man. You're good.
Yep. It's all right.
You are good. Head up.
Get,
Yeah, the guy just come down on top of it.
well, I heard him. I was right there. I heard him. I heard him start saying, "Send me somebody."
Uh-oh.
Next thing, no shots fire. Brink's truck stopped out with him. He has the statement with the
I don't like that.
address, phone number, stuff like that. He said the deputy basically was getting Buck to get out and help him. And that's when he heard the shots fired.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of where I had Buck go to the hospital.
Okay.
Already get checked out. And after that, I just sit on kind of woodbine with him.
Could be over censoring just in case. YouTubers are very careful about monetization.
He was upset.
Absolutely.
I mean, he had blood too, a little bit of blood.
I don't know if that was the body cam footage or the creator themselves. It's hard to tell with these.
I don't know. Okay. We got tape. Let's tape it.
Hopefully he does.
They haven't really said anything about him.
Yeah, I got some of my truck over there.
Hi chaps, hope you all have a happy weekend, like blue heart emoji, like blue heart emoji, like blue heart emoji.
I'm not going to take nothing from him until he gets to the office. Yeah. He had everything with him.
Yes, sir. You want to put maybe you want to put a car like run the line tape on the side of the I'm gonna shut one lane down.
Take it back, further back down that way. Try to get DBI up here. This lane has to be locked off. So go ahead and get DBI further back so you block this lane off. I have to move my truck from that side. Is that the bad guy's truck up there? Do we know what name yet?
I don't think he had a chance to run him.
Gotcha.
He over
run the tag yet?
He called the tag out, yes, but they went down from there.
You want me to ask if they got a return on it?
Shoke's calling now. Just, all right. Go ahead and give me your truck over here. Yes, we're gonna need it.
Why are we feeling bad for the cop? He escalated the situation at that point. He deserved that beating. I mean, two things can exist, man. Like, I get what you mean, but at the same time, that is a dude. That's a guy. Like, that's a human who probably genuinely thought his life was in danger. And I can't say I blame him. Like, you can still empathize with the emotions he feels in these moments, but also understand that, like, he could have done something to not even get to that point that quickly. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to be in this scenario ever. I think the closeness of him to the person he was pulling over and the aggressiveness of his demands and the escalation of it was pretty stupid. But also, does that mean somebody needs to die? No. Does that mean I can feel sorry for how he feels? Yeah, I'd be scared shitless. I bet he was. I mean, like, you got to think about, like, every factor here, man. I mean, not even, like, everything prior to this situation. If this dude ran 100 past him, he's pissed off and scared for the safety of himself and everyone else, right? So he's already like, this guy is an aggressive suspect. He comes out, yells at him, and I don't think that's a great escalation immediately. I don't, like, the guy's pulled over, totally, like, stopped. So probably not necessary to, like, come out of your cruiser yelling at him. But then he gets out. He doesn't want to cooperate. He gets tasered, doesn't really seem to care. And then he literally, like, rips the taser and gets on him. Like, literally, like, like they're grappling. They're literally actively grappling right next to the highway. They're feet from being, like, hit by a vehicle. You know what I mean? And he's not only got his taser out of the way. Hey, man. Hey, Boom. Come here. Like, he's got his taser out of the way. The taser did not work. He's trying to use his baton, and he can't because the dude's got his hand on his face, calling him a bitch, literally, like, subduing him. Like, I don't know. What do you really want him to do at that point? Like, I unfortunately think, like, his response here is somewhat, like, standard for a police officer. I just don't think the situation needed to get to this point. But I think his response at the point we're at is appropriate. But it doesn't make sense to get there. At least not within this interaction. It seems very reckless and brought upon himself. And what sucks is like that literally kills somebody. That isn't him.
I got DPI.
Hey, Fortner. Y'all got tape?
I'm gonna pull my truck. We're gonna tape mine because I'll be here for a while. We'll tape it all the way around.
Well, we're going to shut it down.
CSI, no, GBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation. They mentioned it earlier.
That's where I'm at.
A lot of states have a Bureau of Investigation that handles internal cases from an independent standpoint in order to try to keep bias and like familiarity out of the way of investigations when it comes to a cop being involved in crime or a conflict, etc.
Then, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4 car lanes back.
Then we'll just keep it there.
And we're going to run a tape on this side, all the way up.
Okay.
Hey, Todd, we're going to run the whole scene. Yeah, from up here, in front of his truck, all the way down back here, the whole thing. I'm going to put a Tahoe up here. Yeah, from this truck all the way back.
So I know he just said
You don't get stopping for the cop when you speed that fast. You've never like been in your car and then like gone, oh shit, I'm going 10 over by accident. Not really consciously thinking about it. Not 100. Well, you're not the same threshold as everybody else. Somebody's threshold might be 90 to 100. Yours might be 60 to 70. You don't know. So, I mean, like, yeah, if he's going 100 and he gets pulled over and he pulls over, like, I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think, like, everybody who rips 90 to 100 down the highway is going to try to flee from a cop. I think most people are going to be like, shit, they saw me. Does Florida have FBI? Okay, so FBI is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Federal as in everyone, like nationwide. Every state has FBI bases where FBI agents are stationed to sort of oversee those states. But I don't know what Florida would do for their Bureau of Investigation, because obviously FBI wouldn't really make sense there. So it's a good question. Florida Department of Law Enforcement? Fiddle. Yeah, like the FBI has people in each state to sort of handle situations that like warrant the FBI's involvement. So, like, technically, yes, every state has the FBI, but at the same time, the FBI is like its own thing that handles federal cases, not like the state, but they do like oversee cases in the state that involve FBI. So it's like, yes, no, because it's like not technically the state owns them, but yeah.
GBI coming out.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to block off the soil, and
Yeah.
we've got court, but after, if you need units,
Yeah, Watson's gonna put his truck in the lane. We're gonna put a Tahoe here and a Tahoe there, and we're gonna run a tape all the way down.
well, I'm just saying, if you guys need court,
Yeah. Let me bring mine up here. Whose truck is that? Is that yours?
that's mine.
The Explorer?
That's mine.
You gonna run a setter's truck? Hey Todd, Watson's gonna put his truck up front. We're gonna run a tape from here all the way up to Watson's truck. He's coming around now.
Although the emergency had ended, the investigation was far from over. The decisions made that morning would continue to be examined long after the scene was cleared.
Yeah, I came out, helped.
Monster in the shot.
At this point, I said, well, make sure.
Bro rolled up to the scene with his green monster.
Have you been to the hospital yet? I have been up there. And, I just talked to the mayor. He said he's upset, but he's okay, though. Yeah. I wasn't sure if that's why he shot the dude, just pulled the gun on him or what, but
Who's
No
upset?
clue.
There's a tasers deployed. All kind of
I've read
looks
the
like he
case.
tried everything he could not to.
Yeah.
I heard. I got up this morning. I heard the radio traffic.
Yeah, me too.
What's going on, man? So I pulled up the CAD because I mean ours didn't have a whole lot of information in it, but it was like
The mayor? No, I think they were talking about whoever's at the hospital.
It could have been anybody else. But the Phillies, again,
I saw her read the shit.
and doing this number right here, I was like, oh, they turned it in the books okay, though, right? Everything with him physically.
He went to get checked out at the hospital. Obviously, he's pretty shook up.
Yeah.
And they
Super
were
Bowl
taking
talk?
the-
No, baseball. Phillies are the baseball team.
Homebound. Yeah.
Cop's last name is Aldridge. They already said it.
So he tried everything.
He called up. He's fairly. Well,
Hey, you know, he's like that. He's muscular, but not, he ain't bulky, but he's muscular, you know?
He got strong before he was in the prison. He's fucking line out.
Big,
Bro.
I tried to call Headley. He didn't answer. I don't know. His charger's not in drone unless he left it up there for service or something. He could be in the bed still. But, hey, that was a good thing that he did coming up there and talking to those boys like that because they don't get it. It's a whole new.
Following the incident, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation completed its review of the officer-involved shooting. On February 25th, 2025, Brunswick Judicial Circuit District Attorney Keith Higgins announced that no criminal charges would be filed against Deputy Aldridge, concluding that his actions were legally justified under the circumstances.
I wouldn't expect
In
to.
February
I wouldn't expect
2024,
so,
Leonard's
unfortunately.
family filed a federal lawsuit against Deputy Aldridge, Camden County Sheriff Jim Proctor, and other county officials. The lawsuit alleged excessive force, sought accountability for what happened to Leonard, and continued separately from the criminal investigation. Deputy Buck Aldridge remained employed by the Camden County Sheriff's Office following the conclusion of the criminal investigation. He later faced an unrelated legal matter
die?
that was separate
Yeah,
from the events of
pretty
October
sure.
16th, 2023.
So right off the bat, this video leaves a lot to unpack. First
Officer
off, the
Greg.
headline, police officer shoots and kills unarmed person. We've all seen this headline. We've seen riots. We've seen buildings being burned down because of this headline. And the big question is, does a police officer have the legal right, the justification to use lethal force against an unarmed person? And the answer is yes, they do.
Yeah, I mean,
If that officer can articulate that they
this
genuinely
situation,
believe
yes.
that they were in fear of their life,
not
being
like for
taken,
every
or being
situation, but
severely
yeah, like
injured,
look at
they can
him. Look at
use-
this situation, man. I mean, like, look,
that they
punched him. Like here, like I don't know. Like once again, I am the last person who wants to be a bootlicker. At the same time, there's his gun, by the way, right here, in reach of this guy. Like low key, this guy could look. He could just pop. Punches him in the head, right? This is after getting tased, by the way. Punches him, grabs him by the mouth, basically. All while this guy gets his baton
Okay.
out. He gets his baton out here. Like he tried to taser. He gets his baton out to try to stop it. He's 3 feet from a highway lane, by the way, all the while this is happening. Tries to use the baton, like clearly can't get a very good angle on him. Like, look at that. I'm not like, I don't want to ever defend a cop, but at the same time, what would you do if this was you? You know what I mean? In this situation, like, I don't think it should have built up to this point. But if you go from when everything broke out to like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's really hard because it's like, yeah, I don't think he really should have come out of his cruiser that hot. He escalated it super quick. But like, it turned on him so fast that like, I can't say I blame him for responding how he did. And even with such a fast turnaround, he tried to use everything except his gun first. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't even see when he shot at him. I mean, I guess in this moment, he's reaching for his gun, which is on his right side. There. Right there. Was that the... Wait, was that the ammo? What? It looks like it just appears. I think he has it right here. And shot it. Because there goes the casing right there. And now he goes down. Right? So I think he has it right in this. Like, I think this is when he gets shot. Like, I think he literally is reaching, grabbing his gun in this moment. I'm trying to see if I can see when the baton is, like, given up on. Because you got the baton here. Arm goes down. There's the baton. It looks like it's in his left hand now. It looks like he gave it to his other hand. You can kind of see his... you could see like a little bit of his... something here. There's more of his hand, I think. Is it that? Is it right there? Not really, no. That? Was that the gunshot? It doesn't even, like, I can't, you don't even see the bullet. I think that's it right there. Like, just look at the impact. Because he goes down right there. Like, that's definitely the shot. Because there's the clip, or the casing, rather. Like, you can see it falling. So, yeah, like, clearly in this moment, when he is, like, bent, by the way, like, he is at an angle and a half on this. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's really tough. It's really tough, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it should have even built up to this point. But it's like, this is the situation he's in, and this is the position he is in. What do you want him to do?
Someone else's life as well. So now the big question is, do we believe that Buck genuinely felt that he was fighting for his life?
Probably.
I genuinely feel he was. I mean, watching what led up to that.
This is what confuses me.
That fight, that physical altercation.
Why was this deployed in this moment? This is where I get confused. I guess because he takes his hand off the car, like he does that and deploys it. I don't understand this. He wasn't really cooperating, I suppose. Like, I guess that makes some sense.
Leonard was very erratic,
and he's just handling the taser, though.
Combative in his.
But then he gets close. Like, he gets closer. This is what confuses me. Is he deploys this taser and then approaches with zero reaction from this guy from the taser.
Behavior. He was not acting like a normal, reasonable human being. I don't know whether he was having a psychological episode or if he was under the influence of some type of drug, but he was not acting normal. And going after the officer like that, after being tased, officers have a whole belt full of weapons that can be used against them. And I think that Leonard was about ready to do away with Buck. So in my opinion, it was reasonable. That was a very difficult video to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to not consider that, given his, like, it's really hard not to consider that, unfortunately, when, like, I mean, there's a moment in this struggle where this guy's hand, when they're like turned the other way, if I can find the shot of that, in this moment, when they're like grappled, his arm is seconds from just reaching down for the gun himself, which sucks. Like, it is really hard to not consider that being a problem. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think a life should have been lost over this. I don't think the situation should have even happened this way. I don't think the police officer's response to this situation he occurred or sort of helped make necessarily was needed, because I don't think the situation even should have boiled up to this point. I don't think that it's wrong of him to respond how he did because of the situation he's in. But I think we can agree that, like, we can understand the situation he was in and how scary that could be, but we can also understand that, like, it shouldn't really have been boiled up to that point anyway, at least not that quickly and not that way. Yeah. I don't know. I think like his family has a decent chance in civil court, given they could bring up the escalation of force, because they're suing for excessive force, and that would make sense. But the police aren't going to arrest a cop for excessive force in this situation, unfortunately, because they're going to see this as completely valid, because they're not even going to consider like the situation beforehand. They look at the situation as what happened, and they don't go for super hard. It's a very nuanced thing. Could they bring it to criminal court? No, unless like more things come to light, because they already had somebody basically say they aren't going to charge him. So like, unless they found more evidence to suggest it was on purpose or something like that, they're not going to be able to. They'd have to get somebody to agree to it, basically. A person, like a civilian can't just like charge somebody with a crime. That's what like the cops and the judge does. You know what I mean? So they would have to get like the Bureau of Investigation on board with it, or a judge on board with it, and like create that arrest warrant. You know what I mean? Like civilians, when you get sued or a civilian sues, that's a civil suit. It's never a criminal suit. You can't have a criminal lawsuit. I mean, at least not in that aspect. You can be sued for a crime you commit, but it's still technically a civil suit because it's a civil matter. And you're suing over something that isn't the crime, because like you can sue about a crime, but you're not suing for like criminal charges. You're suing for compensation, if that makes sense. So I don't know. This is a strange one.